What the museum will become once this is finished is really spectacular.
The new building will offer more light, more Nordic design because it's being created in a Nordic fashion.
It will so enhance the ability of the museum to present the Nordic spirit to the Northwest.
The world is one today, and we should learn more about each other.
But it's really a living, breathing center that brings life to Ballard, but also brings life to the Nordic American community.
I actually can't imagine it any other place but Seattle, and I can't imagine it any other place but Ballard.
Spectacular, full of light, full of Nordic spirit, a living, breathing center in the heart of Ballard, unimaginable anyplace other than Seattle. The new Nordic Heritage Museum will be like nothing we've previously imagined, and yet we'll feel at home there. We'll want to return again and again to hear and tell our stories.
Our goal isn't so much to create a museum of artifacts. The goal is really to create a museum that resonates with Scandinavian values and to inform people how those values shaped American values. Seattle's a perfect place to really tell that story.
It's a story that goes back thousands of years, from the sagas and struggles of 5 different countries, to the immigrant tales of homes left behind and new homes found, to the inspiring examples of the Nordic nations of today.
I have strongly promoted the idea that there would be a connection with Nordic culture today, a strong connection. I would think that that would turn the museum into a living, active cultural institution.
One of the amazing things about Scandinavian culture is that it brings with it an amazing sensitivity to being socially responsible, to caring and thinking about human rights, to thinking about good government, to thinking about the environment, to thinking about expanding the role of women.
The new Nordic Heritage Museum will embody contemporary Nordic and Nordic American culture, as well as honor our shared past.
I think the new museum is interesting in that we'll be able to provide a venue to compare and contrast those two dreams, the dream of America and the dream of the Nordic countries.
For me, it is about honoring my ancestors. It's about being a part of keeping all of that alive.
The Nordic influence was important on our politics, on our culture of this region. And I think that's a story we want to tell.
We always come back to our roots, you know. It's just, that's the way the people are. And we want to know what we're made from.
It's a great way to honor my parents, particularly.
I think an investment in this is really a powerful investment in the future of Seattle and of the Nordic community.
The new Nordic Heritage Museum is an investment in our heritage and our future. It is an investment in sharing the Nordic spirit, which embodies so much that is ancient and so much that is new.
One of the key pieces of that is going to be a new core exhibition that looks at just this one question, particularly, what is Nordic heritage? This is the Nordic Heritage Museum. What does that really mean?
What does our heritage mean? It's a question we can explore with our children, with our friends, with visitors to Seattle, with scholars and artisan performers at the new Nordic Heritage Museum on Market Street in the heart of Ballard. It is a gift we can give to the city that took in our ancestors and that has been shaped by our Nordic values.
We want to see this as an inspirational place where people can leave and feel empowered to go out and make change in the world, but also go out and really explore their own personal heritage.
There's no question the founding generation of this museum loves what they gave to the museum because it's a record of their grandparents and their parents and even their own journey to America. But what they'll really pass on are these social and cultural values that have really altered the way Americans think about themselves. What a great legacy.
We invite you to join us on the journey to create a new North American showplace for Nordic heritage and culture.